The MK Party Secretary General Floyd Shivhambu is currently delivering the Africa Day lecture in Tembisa in Gauteng. Let's take you there live now.
We'll be having clarity as to what is this Africa Day that we are marking today as Mkhonto weSizwe. So comrades, from the 1400s, the colonial invaders, mostly from Europe, led by the country called Portugal, started to invade the African continent. They did so because the Caucasians and these people who come from Europe were amongst the first to manufacture and develop systems of traveling within the ocean for very long distances. They also discovered and manufactured military capacity to fight wars through guns and gunpowder. So the history of the world is the history of the gun. The history of our colonization is the history of guns. The very fact that the Caucasians refers to white people, were the first to discover and manufacture guns, is why we are here today and why we got to be colonized. In the beginning, their relationship between the African continent and themselves was to take our black brothers and sisters as slaves and take them to many parts of the world to treat them as cheap and easily disposable laborers. For a very long time, white people refused to acknowledge that black people are human beings. They refused, even in theory, in the textbooks that they will write, in the things that they will say in their parliaments, in public. They will say that the very fact that we look like them does not mean that we are human beings. That is why for many years in history, everyone who looks like me and you was registered as part of the properties. So when white slave masters owned slaves, they will go and register with the deed master and say, I've got 2 cars, I've got 2 cattle, and I've got 4 slaves. As black people, historically, we were classified as property that could be killed without any consequences. When they were taking us into slavery, when they were taking our people into those boats into slavery, into destinations that we did not know, sometimes when they felt like the boats and the ships that was carrying black people was being overweight by the people who had been chained together in groups of 10, they will just take the group of 10 people of African origin and throw them into the ocean.
That is the MK Party Secretary General Floyd Shivhambu. He's speaking at the moment in Tembisa here in Gauteng, marking Africa Day. Look out for more and full and comprehensive reporting from our team throughout the day here on SABC News.